How's it? Today is Saturday, May 3rd. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I basically forfeited the Russian squat routine and all the progress I was trying to make with that because I just couldn't do it. I was too stubborn to give up the first time, or the second time, or the third time. But fourth time's the charm, you know? That's what they say. That's what the phrase is. I didn't make it up. So today I'm just basically doing the same thing that I wanted to do on Thursday. Snatch 90 and clean and jerk 120. That's really all I came in to do today. I didn't have too many other goals for today just because I'm kind of going to be shifting into a lot more regimented programming soon. I intend to actually contact my coach and hopefully start working with him again just because, four times of me being stubborn, or I guess three times of me being stubborn to try and come back and redo the same day is a lot. And while I am very, very certain I can actually program for myself, I do know that when things get difficult, I get a little flustered and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing because when things are difficult, like where do you progress to? Do you just go to the next thing in your idea, even though you feel like you have the capacity to execute on what your original plan was? Do you stick to what you were doing before? Do you restart everything all over? Like what do you do? Programming for myself, for anyone, for yourself, is really easy when things are going well because it's just like, okay, like this is the plan today. Okay, if I stick to it, then I'm gonna be able to do everything. Okay, with that, that day laid out, then the next day that I come in, I'm gonna be able to do this thing, right? But if you can't get from point A to point, E, like with regularity, it just feels like, okay, how do we progress from here? And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I do know that I have, if I really, really like kind of just humbled myself a little bit, I would be able to just restart and do everything all over again. And I think that is valid for sure. Here's my first set at 90. I think that it is valid for sure, but I don't know if that is what I want to do because having the stress of making my own decisions is stressful. I don't know how else to say that. It's very challenging in the like mental sense because if I have somebody telling me what to do, like even though I know what I'm supposed to be able to do and like how to progress and everything, if I have somebody telling me what to do, it's a lot easier for me to just like stop thinking about it and just be an athlete. I don't know, be as good of a lifter as I can be instead of trying to get all technical with like overall like progressive overload, relative intensity, all of these things, right? Um, I think like having a second party to look at my overall progress is actually really, really, really helpful. And I've started off this lifting journey. Here's my first set at 120. I started off this lifting journey at what year was it? 2014, 2013, something like that. And I didn't have a coach until 2019. So when I started getting coached, um, things got very easy and I started making progress. And then the last 6 months or so, 7 months, I didn't have a coach, and I was still making progress. But I feel like I know what it's like to have coaching, and I know what it's like to not have coaching, and I feel like there are pros and cons to both of them. But for right now, the way that my life is set up, it's like if I can take the decision making out of my hands, that would be very, very helpful. For these clean and jerks today, something that was happening on Thursday was my cleans were actually very, very, very easy, and I was like kind of that's like the biggest positive that I had on Thursday. Today, however, at the same weight, 2 days later, these cleans were very hard. It felt like my legs were very weak. I think notably in that first and second one. This third one was okay. And all the jerks were like okay-ish. None of them really had any press outs, but I feel like my elbows and my wrists are kind of a little bit pained, but yeah, like I didn't really do too much else today after that. I didn't want to do any accessories. I was just kind of over it. The same thing from Thursday, but that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.